former Nigerian #1 golfer Andrew Odo and up-and-coming pro Godwin Okoku, and both recorded one under par to emerge champions in the pro category of the 2024 Captain's Cup at the IBB International Golf and Country Club. Both players strongly believe that with adequate funding and sponsorship, Nigerian professional golfers can compete with their counterparts from around the world.
Out of a field of 29 professionals who took part in the pro category of the Captain's Cup, former Nigerian #1 Andrew Odo and rising star Godwin Okoku stood out. Odo saved his best for last to level score at 1 under par with 19-year-old Godwin Okoku, who recently turned pro.
Yeah, I think my most point in the score was, I think it was 17. That make me to start beating Andrew Odo by 1 shot, and then coming to the last 18, I dropped the shot for him to tie with him.
My average usually is around 13-14 greens in regulation, and when that happens, I will usually, if I can put the short game together, I usually play a lot better. But unfortunately, I didn't hit the ball particularly great, so I think my short game around the green actually saved me.
The Captain's Cup is the hallmark of the one-year tenure of the club's captain, and this Wednesday, a special kitty to commemorate the week-long event took center stage with up to 200 players participating.
When a captain comes on board, the whole idea is about the growth of the game. In that regard, a lot has happened. But then when you try to restructure, there are bound to be delays and dragging of feet and here. But then, within all of these challenges, there has been some professional championships played here.
For everything, processes is important. So we're trying to put in place a process that will outlive all of us. So consequences upon this, we are now looking at having an endowment funds in place for youth development in the game of golf. We're looking at ages from 9 to 17, and the club is going to put in a seed capital of about 10 million into this.
Gameplay continue on Thursday with the veterans category and handicap index 16.7 in the men's and 23.8 in the women's categories. Nigeria's Minister of Sports Development, John Eno, will represent President Bola Tinubu in performing the ceremonial tee-off on Saturday as players in single handicap in both men and women's game compete. Laila Wal, AIT News, Abuja.